Yes, people, what's going on? I'm AdamMcKola. He is lost. He just said his phone. He's going to sit down now and get involved.
Hello. Wow.
We got Buvey on the left of me. We got Rory hanging around somewhere. He'll come and chime in a bit.
True. Will.
And we're basically on the back end of Liverpool getting absolutely.
But also Manchester United drawing 3-3 at Old Trafford.
We're not here to talk about that.
Sorry.
So today is a new day. So we're here to talk about. Well, let's not talk about the Liverpool City game because we just spoke about that on Rory's video and of course on the kickoff as well, which you can see on Twitch. United, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Spurs, all these teams people have spoken about.
Which are the odd ones out? Which are the odd ones out there?
They've all been at the top of the league at some point this season.
That's how you want to go with it. Okay.
Yeah, but now teams are falling off. Is this title race done, diddly, dusted in the last couple of days?
I think it might be, and I know I'm a biased City fan, but I think United aren't there yet in your progression. I think you've made some great strides with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I think City are just there with the experience of winning the Premier League. I don't know if you'd agree with Liverpool being written out completely.
Oh, I mean, why wouldn't you write them off at this point? I think after that performance, unless you almost need the fans to sort of go, yeah, we don't believe in this right now. It's strange because obviously before there was always that element of belief. It seems if Liverpool fans have sort of gone, can we really get behind this right now? Is there kind of, I mean, maybe fans being in the stadium would have changed things, but not to the degree where City don't win. City was so much better than Liverpool today, but not only because of the standard of play. Every player clearly had more motivation. The fitness also seemed a bit better, but also just the game plan from City was so on point. Gundogan is such a great tool for you guys, and he's not only against Liverpool. Against every other team in the league right now. He's scoring from the edge of the box, he's scoring from inside the box. He's like a Frank Lampard type. I don't see how this City side can be stopped in the Premier League. In Europe, sure, easy. Gladbach beat you guys 5-0. Yeah, exactly. But how do you see anyone in the Premier League stopping this Man City side with
they're looking
so
relentless, unless something like at the start of the season we all felt they looked a little bit weaker. You know, their defence was a little bit up in the air. We didn't know quite where the goals were going to come from because at that point Gundogan hadn't yet stepped forward. We knew Phil Foden was good, but could he take the pressure of, without Aguero being in the team? Sterling wasn't really getting the goals, he got back in them today. Like they didn't have that, but at the moment they're not conceding many either. And that's what makes you think, well, eventually they will win most games. There's still a little bit of me that thinks it's a long season, this season's going to be crazy. Anything can well and truly happen. And today they came up against a Liverpool side that have lost against Brighton, have lost against Burnley, haven't scored at Anfield. So was it more to do with that than City just being by far and away the best team?
No. Let's give City credit here. I think they went to Anfield and really Liverpool's only hope of scoring a goal today was a penalty.
Very dodgy penalty.
And at best that was sort of a generous penalty. I don't think the header really means that much. I get that Liverpool got more shots on goal, which is obviously good from Liverpool's perspective, but City will never really felt threatened by those. Liverpool didn't threaten in the way. Let's face it, the reason City put so many people behind the ball was because they went, Liverpool can't break us down here. And they knew that it would be a very easy time to break against that team. So City went, and credit, I think Pep Guardiola played it perfectly and the balance was there today. He also waited for the right time. The press early on in the second half really got to Liverpool very, very quickly, and Alisson, strange because I think
it's crazy.
It's quite sad for him really, because I do think very often he's a goalkeeper that kept Liverpool in competitions, Champions League and the Premier League. But that's his deficiency. Sometimes he does lose his head, and that was ultimately Liverpool's downfall today. But they allowed him to be exposed.
They did press. I mean, Alisson and De Gea this weekend have gone almost one step towards giving you the title.
100%.
Who do you fear could, like, as a City fan, I know you just said I think it's over, or over by the shouting or whatever the saying goes, but do you fear, I don't know, Liverpool coming back into the mix? Do you fear United coming to the Etihad, like we have done over the last couple of seasons, get a result there, you begin to show a little bit of fragility? Because there is still that thing with this City side where you think they're not quite as ruthless as that, that City side that Pep has had before. You still feel there's a little bit of a soft underbelly there, don't you?
I agree with you, mate, but then you look at the sort of the paper, like the actual results. 14 wins in all competitions in a row.
Joke.
And if we win 15 next week, it'll be a new record in all English football history, which is unbelievable. So on that aspect, you've got to just say that City have got the experience of, we've done these sort of runs before. I think we play you in a couple of weeks, don't we? And
Who have you got next?
I can't remember off the top of my head. But
I think they got Spurs and Arsenal.
Spurs, yeah.
Spurs next. Mourinho would love nothing more than stink the place out with a 0-0.
Yeah, 100%.
But that's what we need. We need you guys to start dropping points quick because I know people keep saying, like Rory said earlier, the season's still young. Or he said something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing, and I remember thinking, there's about 15 games. Like the games are ticking away. It's still a lot of points, but you know the games are slowly but surely ticking away. And
can you really see City dropping in order for Liverpool to win at 13 points, and in order for Man United to win it?
Yeah, and we're only going to get stronger. De Bruyne's not.
We'd have to beat you and hope you drop points in like 3-4 other games, and we didn't drop any more points.
I think we played some fantastic football against Man United the last couple of seasons. You've still beaten us. You got an amazing record against us in the last.
It's when the expectation isn't on us that we seem to thrive. The expectation's what is fucking us at the moment. Like the expectation. Like yesterday, we had it in our hands, and we just go to shit. And I've said it so many times on this. That defence has the ability to keep clean sheets and be world class.
Maybe it's,
and then be so schoolboy on other days.
Yeah, like it was yesterday. Maguire caught out of position. Lindelof. And I mean, to add to that, maybe there should be certain fans who shouldn't apply pressure, like saying we can win a title this season.
I said it when we were 15th, though. You believe. I want to be positive. I want to be. We're going to win the league, lads. Even if we're not.
I get what you're saying.
Like, I just want to be. I said it as a joke.
Yeah.
And then you start taking it seriously.
It was like it's coming. Yeah, of course, because we were sitting top of the league. Nobody was really looking like they were going to run away from it. And what happens in football is opportunities present themselves.
Oh yeah.
I feel one did. So and we've thrown it.
So that's when both Liverpool and Manchester United will be upset because there was a chance this season. And if Liverpool had won, you know what? It's strange because actually maybe there wouldn't be such importance on this game if Liverpool had won or not drawn simple games earlier on. It would have been like 6 points different. We could maybe still bridge that.
Yeah.
Liverpool and Man United should look at this season as an opportunity lost to win the league because Liverpool needed to go on and finish this dynasty of what they've had here, this 3 or 4 years of what they built with this side.
That's coming to an end. It feels like a generational team.
Because it is.
And yet, it is. I agree with you because I've lived it. But you know, in times to come, history isn't kind to anyone, right?
Sure.
And if we look back on this Klopp era, and it's one Premier League, one Champions League, that isn't quite the generational thing
it's the 1 in 30.
It's the 1 in 30 that things change with Klopp. But I think the difference here is I think it's this team as we know it because of Van Dijk's injury, because of probably Mane or Salah or a combination moving on. I get that. But what I'm saying is the waves will go out because you will see one of those two players leave. So that's the end of this team. This Liverpool team is done now. Now they're going to move on. And then
do build though.
Do you have any fear about Klopp doing that? Because look at Mainz, he kind of left. I know he did well for them. He did, I'm not saying because he got relegated and all that. I'm not having a dig. At Dortmund, he did really well. They fizzled out, and then at the end, it was kind of like they'd just grown tired of each other. Almost.
So they'd also just grown tired. I think of having, similar maybe to Bayern now. A, having players in it, but B, also just feeling like, look, we're trying really hard here. I also think Dortmund were at a point where it's like, well, we're not going to spend more. Whereas apparently Liverpool have got a plan on what they're going to spend this summer. So it's like if they do go in there with a war chest or whatever you want to call it, I do think Klopp's got the ability to rebuild because he clearly rebuilt what he saw before. I also wonder, is it Klopp's to rebuild or is it Michael Edwards to rebuild? And is he just going, like with Jota, you bring him in and you go, cool, well, he's in there, that's good. We don't need Mane, we'll move Mane on.
They'd be mad to not just back Klopp wholeheartedly.
Not only that, but I think they'd be mad not to back what they have right now. I don't think they need to go out there and spend hundreds of millions in order to catch City. I think there is a couple more pushes in this Liverpool team if you take out a couple of people. So Wijnaldum will leave this summer. Mane or Salah will go this summer. Take out those pieces that are beginning to look tired, you change quite a lot. The worry for me is, without Van Dijk in the side, that is a worry. Can Liverpool go out on the market and go, is there anyone in the market that Liverpool can go?
Centre back, like
who? It's a genuine question now. Can you name him? Do you think though he's at the level and the experience in the Premier League that Van Dijk was? Because it's all well and good saying
got roasted by Rashford.
Diaz came in and made a difference. They are out there.
Is that his name? Canali?
Possibly. But do you genuinely? I don't look at either of those and think that's the same impact that Van Dijk had, and maybe
But that's not what you
Liverpool
need,
should start
right?
looking for that. Yeah,
That's not what you need. I think when I look at United, and I do these things where I try and make myself feel better, so I'll do all these mad mental tricks, yeah. But like, I was thinking about United on the way up here, and I was thinking, actually, the fact that I'm so disappointed that we haven't kept up this title race, or we've slipped point,
Shows a lot.
is positive that we have actually moved forward this season. And I think we are 1-2 signings away from having a team that says we can win the league, whether we will or not, and that's what Ollie will be judged on next season.
Yeah.
For United fans that are watching this, positively speaking, I think there is more of this team.
But here's the
It's
thing.
getting better.
Here's the thing, though, right? At the moment, you are showing signs that there's a Klopp-esque sort of revival going, or revolution going on here. There is also the chance that it could be a Brendan Rodgers-esque one, where it goes, "We've got the ability here, guys," and then it goes, "Well, you didn't quite have that."
Yeah, it's true.
So it can go both
it
ways.
is improvement for Manchester United. The fact that you are likely to finish second or third and will view that as disappointment is progress.
That's what we want.
It's progress in itself, isn't it? Yeah.
Who are you title race done?
Yes, it is. Sadly, it is. I think Manchester City they are just too good. That was such a complete performance today. Liverpool won my tip at the beginning of the season. I amended it to Manchester United, but both have fallen short.
You just believe the hype, didn't you?
I believe you got into my head, and then and I was so impressed by what Liverpool did last year. I thought it would continue.
Yeah,
so
no,
that's why I went to Liverpool. That's why I went to Liverpool. You corrupted my mind. With the 21 is coming. It was like via osmosis. It just kept coming into my head. But City. The other thing I did crucially and drastically, I didn't give Pep Guardiola the respect that he has proved he deserves. I kind of thought that he didn't have it in him to reimagine himself and his team. He does.
It's gone under the radar.
I didn't think that he could get the likes of Foden playing to this level. I didn't think he could get the likes of Cancelo playing, the likes of John Stones playing.
I can't believe you say that. I understand.
I've never seen him do it. I've never seen him do it.
But he has made players that good. Look what he did to Sterling, bro.
Yeah, Sterling, a few Sane, for example.
Sterling looked so up for it today.
Yeah,
that's actually the first game where I actually thought Sterling had a solid.
He normally
Because of
gets in
the
his
Liverpool
head
thing.
against Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool
He's
thing.
usually shit against Liverpool.
I also think I think Van Dijk.
But sometimes
Van
Alexander-Arnold,
Dijk.
man. Alexander-Arnold made it easy for
Yeah,
him.
but in previous games you get past Alexander-Arnold and actually
Dijk's
realise
Van
there's
Dijk.
someone else
Van
there.
Dijk's
It tended to be Gomez, but actually, I can't remember what the game was, but there was a clip going around of. It might have been Aguero. Van Dijk loved playing Aguero for a little while, and there was a foul in the box. There was Neymar. Every time you get past Alexander-Arnold, you go shit. There he is. And Van Dijk would almost go, "This is perfect." Today, Liverpool looks scared of City, and that's not what you want. No. You want to be able to run at them and make them feel fear themselves. Not once did Liverpool do that.
Yeah.
Buvey done.
I think with mixture of experience, how we're playing football, and the fact that we're going to get stronger with Aguero coming back, De Bruyne coming back. We've got a relatively easy tie in the FA Cup as well as a break, sort of Swansea. They're a good side in the Championship.
Hey, my boy Jan plays for them. He's going to stick a hat-trick past you, bro.
They're a great side, but I think we're very lucky with the squad we've got. We can rotate even for the next few weeks in the Premier League as well. So we're very lucky. So I think it is kind of done.
That spending's really paying off now.
It's not bad, is it?
All that good money, eh? If only. Make sure you subscribe to Rory's channel. He's getting close to 100k. I say that.
No, must.
He's
Still behind me.
Good
I'm
big
close
book.
to 100k, so get subscribed.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what you need to do. And also, good luck to Tom Brady and the Glazers tonight, hey guys.
Yeah.
Who's the Glazers?
Whoever's played against the Glazers team, I want them.
So
to.
you're a Chiefs fan. Yeah, every Man United
Chiefs.
fan, you're a Chiefs fan tonight. With me, you're a Chiefs fan. Having said that, it feels about as inevitable as Tom Brady might get it. So sad.
Yeah.
It is inevitable.
The kickoffs on Twitch, and the highlights will be on YouTube. Go check them out. Lars Cast.
Sad face.
Lars all over the
You
place.
don't need to promote.
Buvey's here. Buvey, you're on 90
Pleasure.
Minute Football and all that, innit?
Yep.
Go check that. What video? You've released some arty video this week.
Oh yeah, that lockdown. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah, I saw it.
thank you very
Was
much.
that
Comment on
acting?
that. Thank you, appreciate
was that
it.
taken
Thank
over
you.
a period of time? What's the deal?
I
with
filmed it on my old webcam,
Right.
and I had to glue the webcam in place, and I did a time lapse.
And on this note, thanks for tuning in.